Yes, yes.
I would now welcome Abhinav Shah from Madhu Machines and Systems to take the floor. To introduce Abhinav Shah is an electronics engineer, and he has been in this industry from 2013. And I'm working with Madhu Machines. He has got exposure to multiple OE suppliers and trained there. And he will be talking about the improved product quality and productivity blow molding, the poster, and how we can improve the blow molding quality and productivity. Now I welcome Abhinav Shah to take the floor and make his presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for the brief introduction. And good afternoon to one and all present here on this wonderful Sunday for a very interesting discussion on blow molding technologies. This event has already been kickstarted nicely by Mr. Rajesh from Cortex and followed by a wonderful explanation 4.0 by Ms. Rajni from Quality Containers. I am Abhinav Shah, currently based out of Delhi. And on behalf of Madhu, I would like to thank Pauline General and Indian Plastic Institute for having accorded the opportunity to present EXA Cool range of internal cooling solution for extrusion blow molding application. Now, just a couple of slides on Madhu. The innovation is the DNA at Madhu. And in line with same, we have always introduced path-breaking technologies for the past 3 decades of our market presence. We have 2 divisions in company based on product segmentation. The mold parts offering includes state-of-the-art technologies in hot runner systems and controllers, hydraulic cylinders, servo-electric unscrewing systems, and innovative mold components. This solution, sourced from our partners in Europe, have been setting standards for the industry over the past 25 years. EXATemp and EXAFIL are our own brands which are manufactured at our Bangalore facility. The machinery division offers energy-saving mold humidification systems and compressed air chiller from our long-term partners Blue Air Systems from Austria. These mold humidification units were the first globally which do not require any chiller water for operation. Compressed air chillers enable internal cooling of blow molded parts with very low temperatures of up to minimum minus 35 degrees Celsius. This we can discuss shortly. EXAMIX is a brand of static mixing solutions wherein the elements are imported from Stamixco of New Zealand, Switzerland to be. EXAInject is one more pioneering effort from Madhu, wherein we manufacture and supply additional injection units to convert existing 1K machines to a 2K machine. EXATest are mold testing units, and all of this are again manufactured at Bangalore. Now, we straight dive into the topic that I would like to discuss, which is increase in product quality and productivity using internal cooling technology for extrusion blow molded parts. There are 2 equipments basically. One is the compressed air chiller which supplies chill dry air at a temperature of minus 35 degrees with a dew point of around 60 degrees, minus 60 degrees. The other equipment is the EXACOOL blow molding booster which supplies chill air at plus 3 to 5 degrees Celsius. The operating concept remains same for both the units, and we will discuss more in detail on the blow molding booster which is manufactured at Bangalore. In most of the cases, the extrusion blow molding process consists of parison being extruded, mold close, blow pin enters and the parison is blown to take the shape of the mold using regular compressed air. The mold then is externally cooled using chiller water and the air is exhausted and mold opens and the part takeout takes place. This is depicted in the image on the left-hand side of your screen. Under this condition, the outer wall of the container gets cooled faster as it is in contact with the cold mold. But the inner wall remains hot and takes much longer to cool since the air inside the blown form gets hot very quickly as it is a stagnant air. With plastic being an insulator, there is no linear heat gradient between the inner and the outer walls. As a result, the outer wall is cooler than the inner wall and hence there are blown stresses in the product, which results into issues related to mechanicals and impact strength. As compared to this, please refer to the image on the right-hand side of your slide. Here, ExaCool equipment supplies chilled compressed air at +3 to 5 degrees Celsius and flushes out the air several times during the cooling process, thereby transferring the heat from within the container to the outside and thereby cooling the inner wall of the component. Thus, the outer and inner walls are cooled and the heat lies in the center of the wall thickness of the product, thereby yielding best property of its quality. As a result of this, the cooling time also is considerably reduced, resulting into increase in productivity. Now let us just dive into a short video. There we see a Parisian coming out, the mold closes, moves to the next process where the blow pin enters. The blowing takes place. First, we see the conventional way where the blowing takes place through normal compressed air and the cooling is being given externally through cooling channels in the mold. As we can see, plastic being an insulator, there is a differential temperature between the outside wall and the inside wall. That's a specially designed blow pin which will be supplied along with the ExaCool system. Now let's see the ExaCool process. The blowing takes place and the flushing is again taken via chilled air, wherein we can see there's a uniform temperature at the outside wall and inside wall as well. Trust the video has clarified the ExaCool process. Now, let's dive into the advantages and why we should use ExaCool. What we see is that quality increases due to the heat removal from the inside of the product, which ensures uniform wall sizes throughout the product, including the neck area. Now, this results into the increase in production as the cooling time is being reduced by flushing the article with chilled air. Now, this can also help us to give faster ROIs. It is also a very low energy consumption system requiring practically no maintenance. The integration is very easy and once it sets, it is automatic. It is also a CFC-free system. Now let's see where the unit is placed. The image shows a schematic diagram wherein a blow molding machine with double station and 2 cavities per station is considered. The ExaCool unit sits in between the plant's compressor line and the blow wall blocks. Regular compressed air from the plant enters the unit and chill compressed air via insulated piping leaves the unit to enter the blow wall block and from there on to the blow pins. The next few slides will give you a better understanding on the process. There are few types of blow wall blocks depending on the volume of the product and its construction, that is monolayer or multi-layer. This blow wall block is a part of ExaCool system and requires 3 signals from the machine, mainly classified into 3 chronological steps. Let's talk about the step 1, where the blowing signal from the machine is given to the blow wall block, where the compressed air
संदीप सबको म्यूट करो ना संदीप।
यस सर,
म्यूट करो सबको।
Abhinav, you have to unmute.
Yes. Thank you, sir. So I was basically talking about the blow wall being a part of ExaCool system and which requires 3 signals from the machine. The first signal is blow signal from the machine where the compressed air enters into the blow wall block and exit towards the blow pin to inflate and hold the article walls. During this time, as you can see, all other valves are closed. Now, the step 2 is a signal from the machine to activate the flushing process where the cold compressed air from ExaCool enters the blow wall block as shown with blue arrow in the image and then the exit towards the blow pin to the article. At the same time, as you can see, the exhaust air valve is open as shown with orange arrow, this means that the warm air present in the article is continuously being exhausted and exchanged by the chilled air. During this step, two valves, that is normal compressed air valve and other valve is closed. Only chilled compressed air valve and exhaust valves are open. Final step is a signal from the machine to activate the exhaust valve to deflate the product. All other valves are closed. The blow pin are the part of Exacool system which are specially customized as per machine and product requirement and needs to be added or interchanged in case of converting an existing conventional process to an Exacool process. Now let's talk about the specialty of this blow pin and how it plays a major factor in the Exacool process. Now, while blowing the air into the product, it is also possible to channelize the chilled air to periphery of the blow pin under the cutting ring and also direct the air to inner side of the product shoulders. As we know that the neck area and the shoulder area is critical to many applications. So basically this cross section shows us the channel where the blowing and the holding and the flushing takes place. This is another cross-sectional view of Exacool blow pin showing the exhaust line which activates during the flushing process. The return or the exhaust air channel pass through the blow pin tip and can also be directed to cool outside of the shoulders of the product neck if required. Based on the product requirements and the part requirement, chiller water also can be circulated to the tip of the blow pins. At Madhu, we will design and supply the blow pins as these are important to achieve the maximum possible reduction in cooling time of the product. There have been several installations done in India on Milacron machines, Jagmohan, Renaissance, Cortex and Uniloy machines. Now let's go through some case studies. This is for a 1 and 2 liter chemical containers from HDPE with varying wall thickness. Exacool unit yielded a productivity increase of 16%. This Exacool units So this Exacool units have been employed in automotive and two-wheeler industries also. The picture shows a 3 liter fuel tank. The result was 22% increase in productivity, and these units are successfully under production for several years to manufacture long AC ducts, giving a very good result. I stand to be corrected, it's 15%. Another interesting segment is a pesticide container, where the wall thickness is more and we have achieved around 22% increase in productivity. This is a 50 liter drum. As the size and wall thickness goes up, the percentage of production increase also goes up. This and the next slides are examples of applications which I was talking about earlier about compressed air chiller units. As mentioned, this supplies air at -35 degrees Celsius. Smaller volume bottles have lesser production increase between 15 to 25% using CAC chillers. As the part becomes bigger, the productivity increases more. This again is with the CAC unit, the compressed air chiller unit. The BMB unit, the Exacool unit, is similar application, will give around half the productivity increase as compared to what we see right now with compressed air chiller units. Madhu has introduced these technologies and supplied units since early 2000, which means that progressive blow molders have been using this with great advantages. We have seen several units in operation over past 20 years. These are in FMCG, pharma, pesticides, chemical, healthcare, furniture, industrial and edible oil packaging industry segments. Compressed air chiller units for small to large volume containers and Exacool blow molding booster units from 1 liter upwards applications are used. The use has become more widespread once we started manufacturing these Exacool units in our Bangalore facility. and in the past years, making it more affordable to be implemented even on the locally manufactured blow molding machines. And with this note, I come to an end with my presentation. And I would like to thank all the veterans and the seniors of the industry to keep on encouraging us with such events. And thank you, sirs, and thank you everyone for inspiring us with such events. With this, I stop sharing my screen now.